Thank you. I am MBSM. It went too fast. But, yeah, I got my James Brown on, Tony. Woo! Clean the house again. Good music make you want to clean up, don't it? Hey, let me see. Come on, Tami, Mack. Let me see. This is just one of the joints on here. What y'all know about it? All they hits remade in jazz. If it isn't love, come on. Woo! What's going on, Miss Marsha, since you requested that I say your name? Tami Mack in the house. I try to tell myself, you can see it in my eyes. So don't deny that from no one else. Hey.
Why must I feel this way? Why does she stay on my mind? Yeah!
You better come in the room singing. Happy Sunday. How you doing over there?
Happy Sunday.
Hold on. Wait. Cheers.
Cheers.
What's going on, Miss Tami Mack?
Well, let's see. I baked some fresh cookies today.
I saw that.
Other than that, I'm memorizing lines for a play.
Get it. Is it here in LA?
We always working, Christian. We always working.
Gotta be creating something. Is it here? Is it here in LA? And what is it? If you can talk about it.
No. Don B. Welch's Lord Don't Move My Mountain at the Barnsdall Gallery Theater.
Okay, got
So
you. And when?
Hollywood.
When is that? What's the dates? That's okay. Post it, and then
I'll post it.
I'm just trying to help get the word
It's
out.
in April. It's April, but I'm not sure what day. But it's it's around tax time, so it's like
Okay.
April 13, 14, 15, somewhere up in there.
Right.
So I'll post it. I'll put it in the comments.
Okay, so pay your taxes and then come see the stage.
That's right. Or get your refund and use your refund to buy tickets.
Hey.
Instead of that big screen TV, go get you some tickets to a play.
Yes. You got to plan accordingly. Do you happen to have a copy of your book next to you? Your copy of my book is in my library.
Of course I do.
I knew you had one on. I knew you had it on you.
Of course.
Can we talk about it?
Look at how beautiful these pictures are, though. Hold on, I just want to show you. Like, this is just so gorgeous, Christian. I don't know. Like, I need to figure out how to do my camera. Okay, look how beautiful that is.
Oh my goodness,
just gorgeous.
That I'd like that in the living room.
But yeah, I know,
Yeah.
right? It's. But that's it. Black women are too loud yet not loud enough.
Come on now. And get into it. You read some snippets when I was at the women's
Health Expo.
Expo.
Can you believe that it's coming up again? Like,
And I'm gonna be there again. Damn it. So
we welcome you. We welcome you, my brother.
yeah, I don't listen. Y'all have shown me so much love, and I said it to Mr. Stevie Wonder when I got a chance to talk to him recently. He was the reason I fell in love with music. So for his station to be actively playing a song, and actually both of the first two singles, and showing love, it's just a full circle moment, and it still blows my mind. But y'all do so many wonderful things, finding creative ways to give back to our community, to be a blessing, to be of service. I love that. You kill it on your show. Talk to me about what the book, what you're saying in the book, and what it's about.
Hold on. I know. We said we was talking about the book, but somebody said, I guess y'all not watching the Oscars. We know Davine Joy just won won for Best Supporting Actress, so we up on it.
Yeah, and she better have. She showed better, and they won something for American Fiction as well.
Oh man, that American Fiction was a magnificent movie.
Yeah,
and Davon is a bomb actress, but so is Danielle Brooks and everybody in the category, really. But speaking to the black people, like they rocked.
Yeah, we in the words of Deacon Issa Rae, we voting for everybody black.
Everybody black.
That's it. That's who I vote for. So I'm glad she deserves it. She did a wonderful job. I've watched it twice already, and she's amazing.
Yeah.
Okay,
somebody asked, where is the
what are you saying?
Women's Expo? The Women's Expo is at the Long Beach Convention Center May 11th this year.
Okay, and I'm pulling up. So, and if y'all got a microphone, I might come sing.
There it is.
If y'all should let me. So, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. Back to the book. I didn't want to run everybody off with my book, but back to the book.
Okay, come on back to the book. What are you saying with this book? What is the book about to someone who doesn't know your greatness, your brand, what you do, your authenticity? What is the book? What is the book?
Well, the book is about, it's basically about the thoughts of black women, right? And we're always categorized as angry black women, or we're loud, or we're ghetto. I've never really heard, other than the word queen, right? Which a lot of brothers use. So I got you, brothers. Thank you. We appreciate that acknowledgement. But for most of our lives, we always hear that we're loud, we're ghetto, we're angry. But when you hear people talking about other ethnicities, they have passion, or they're fiery. They're all of these positive words that that equate to what you would consider black women being loud or aggressive.
Right.
And so the book is everything that a black woman would say, but I say it in poetically, so that it comes across in a way that people can take the medicine.
Yeah, it's a little more Maya, it's a little more Shakespearean.
Yeah.
In presentation, but it's the message that you need to be heard.
Yeah. And at first I thought that I was going to be talking about relationships, but the social media is inundated with everybody talking about relationships. And so I guess my head just started turning into other directions, because women, we're more than our relationship. We're more than needing and wanting a man. We're more than being a mother. Like, we're so much more than those things. And so I just wanted the poetry book to encompass everything that women are. So it talks about our families. It talks about us being revolutionists. It talks about our love life. And so it kind of covers the gamut of what we honestly think about things. And, I like it. It's a really, really good book.
I'm here for it. I love it's not an easy thing to do. As somebody who's done it, it can be an intimidating process. Writing a book, and I guarantee you, if there's 450 something people on here, there's 25 or 50 in here that want to write something, and are a little intimidated or don't know how to get started. And so I'm glad to see you do that and get it out there. Where can people get your book?
They can get the book on Amazon.com. And wherever I'm hosting an event, which I'm always hosting events in Los Angeles. So we have a spot set up wherever I'm hosting something, so that I can find the book. But speaking to what you're saying about there may be 20 or 25 people on here now that are thinking of writing a book, I love that you said that, because I love telling people how easy this was to do. And by easy, I don't mean the writing portion of it. I mean the getting it done.
Right.
Because people think it's a task. Back in the day, everything used to be hard because you needed other people to help you get to the next step. Today, you don't need nobody. You only need yourself to make things happen.
Right.
And writing this book, I didn't have to go through a publishing company. And then there are all of these publishing companies that will call you and charge you $2,000, $5,000, $8,000 to do a book. Y'all don't have to do that. Yeah. I wrote the book. I got someone off Fiverr to set it in to properly format it. She charged maybe $100. And once she said it, I got it done at a place called 48 Hour Books. They set everything up, and specifications, and then they charge you per book.
Yeah.
They send you the book back in 2 hours. Really, it's called 48 hours, but more like 2 hours. And you got your book. So I would have to say, if you want it yourself, writing is really want to do, you can do it because it is available to you. I just want to love to tell people how they're done, because people give you these long out hate it, but they never give you literal way. So I literally how I wrote the book. You know what I'm saying? Like from where I got it pressed to how much money I spent. I do not care about sharing information with people, because I think everybody should win.
Right. And now more than ever, like you're saying, it is possible to self-publish. And like my next, I can't say what they are, but I already got the covers for my next 3. I worked with another wonderful black-owned business, BMO Designs. I post about them occasionally because they did the graphics for all my album, all my music stuff. I've been working with them for a while, but they laid out the covers, and when I can't say because I want it to be the surprise that it's going to be, because no one knows. All the queens, man, book-wise, there's going to be some wonderful, unexpected life.
Look, can you tell everybody I don't know nothing about none of your surprises, because the amount of people that be DMing me and calling me about you, Christian Keys, I'm about to stop being your friend. Because I don't know. I'm like, I don't know, and I'm happy he didn't tell me. Thank you very much.
Amen. Yes. Hashtag stop.
So I don't know what the book's gonna be about.
Yeah. Y'all quit talking. Y'all stop harassing Tami. Damn it. You ain't got nothing to do with this. She over there working on other greatness. I just saw you on some commercial that's airing right now. I love the way that you've diversified yourself, and I look forward to seeing more. Like I hope to see you as a series regular on something. That'd be wonderful if it's possible. So you got chops.
Thank you. I work very hard on my acting, and most people don't know that I actually went to graduate school for my Master's of Fine Arts in theater.
Oh, wow.
So because I'm on the radio, people just assume I'm a radio host wanting to be an actress, but I literally studied for this, and I've been working on it all of my life. So, I mean, I pray I get a series regular too, Christian. You know what I mean? Like, I pray that much like yourself, I create a project. I can create a project. I have created a couple of projects. So hopefully and prayerfully someday someone will pick it up like they did for you. I mean, it's an amazing thing that you're doing as a brother out here who was acting, and now you're, right. Creating, executive producing.
Like 6 shows, 6 scripted shows, 2 unscripted, and 5 films. I'm a nerd. I can sit at home all day and write. And this is the secret to anybody in here. I'm gonna give it to you right now. My mentor, Carl Weber, he's one of my mentors. He told me, because I was intimidated by the writing process. He said, if you can commit to, he said, can you write two pages a day? I'm like, yeah, in my sleep, I can get 2 pages. And I don't even type fast.
Yeah,
he said, if you can write 2 pages a day, for 45 days, that's a film, your movie. And it's not as intimidating when you break it down into a realistic goal, but I gotta get my behind up and make sure that I'm at the kitchen counter watching the sunrise,
and I'm getting my 3 pages.
Right. See, I'm all or nothing. Like, I want to do it all, or I won't do nothing at all. So
Yeah. get to grooving, you're going to have a 5-page day. You'll have a 9-page day. I took a break once when I was writing one of the episodes of the first season of All the Queen's Men. I wrote 20 pages in a day.
Wow.
I've never had a day like that before or since, but it lets me know.
Never had a day like that before or since, but it lets me know.
Yeah, that's true. That part is true. Oh, somebody asked, how do you avoid overthinking that you are writing something that is already out there? That's a really good question.
It's a great
question. I think every story, not every story, almost every story has already been told.
Right.
But it hasn't been told in the exact way that you're going to tell it. Through your life experience, through your eyes, your ears, your soul, your spirit, your heart, and your mind. Nobody can tell a story the exact way that Tami, Mack, or whoever asked that question is going to tell it.
I have to say this. When I did my one-woman show, Bag Lady, right?
Yeah.
There were so many shows titled Bag Lady that I did not want to do it because I'm like, oh, somebody else. There was a chick in New York who had a one-woman show that was off Broadway called Bag Lady. Then there was one of my friends who was doing a show called Bag Lady. And then when I researched, there were several people who were doing a show called Bag Lady. I was like, well, I can't do it no more. Because everybody else got back, right? Because you're like, oh, it's too many, so I'm not going to do it. But it's like you said, your idea and your experiences are coming from a different perspective and a different point of view.
Right.
And it turned out that my Bag Lady was not like any of those Bag Ladies. And the director that I had was so amazing. Like, originally, when I thought about Bag Lady, you immediately think a woman on stage who's a bag lady.
Right.
And he was like, we're not supposed to be no bag lady on stage. You're going to be beautiful on stage. You're going to be gorgeous while you
tell this story.
Come on.
And that right, overthinking, you do stop yourself from progress. So that's a great point.
I'm in my bag, lady.
I'm in my bag. I'm in my bag, baby.
I'm in my bag, lady. You might be that, you know what I'm saying? Or I love the creative process. I love that you're, because that's what, when I went on tour in the fall, and when I go back out in April or May, I wanted to create not a one-man show, but a little story time, a minute or two of story time in between each song. Maybe explaining what the song is about. Either I haven't been married, you're married, but under that veil was me trying to manifest what I want.
Right.
So I explained that to him, and it does sometimes feel like a one-person show, but then we get right back to the music.
Yeah.
But that was the thing, wanting to separate and not just get up there and do a bunch of songs, but let them know why this is important to me, because that way they can connect to it better and they can connect to me better, that we can have a better understanding of why it was created.
So, Christian, how you have so many talents. How do you choose
which one to use, right? How do you know when you're going to write music? How do you know when you're going to write a film? How do you know when you're going to act? How do you divide them?
The blessing of that is, one, I'm ADD.
Still that.
Yeah, so there's always like 3 sections of my brain working at any given time, and I have to calm them. I never wanted to take the medication, so I'm like, okay, let me get some coping mechanisms. You know, if you ever hear me say focus keys or clear, I'm imagining a white sheet of paper, completely blank, and it quiets the noise, and I can focus on what I'm doing.
Yeah.
ADD is a real thing, but it can be a blessing. It doesn't have to be a curse. Sometimes, because God is a genius and a comedian, when acting work slows down, like during a strike,
yeah,
I spent 4 or 5 months writing. I wasn't WGA yet. I was getting my paperwork together because I'm eligible now because I sold the show. But I wrote for me. I needed to write, but offline I'll tell you some of the stuff I created, and it's some of the most amazing stuff, thank God, that I've ever written. And God will be like, okay, you're going to work on 4 shows right here, 1 show or no shows right here, 3 shows here. But during those slower seasons, it doesn't mean I can't plant seed. It doesn't mean I can't water that seed with classes. I still take classes. Like, as writers, Issa Rae has a master class. Shonda Rhimes has a master class. John Grisham has a master class. Aaron Sorkin. So many people. And we can take those and get better.
Absolutely.
Shonda was dropping jewels. She told me.
She was.
Oh, you took it?
The master classes for Christmas gift.
Really?
Yes. It was. So I've seen the Issa Rae. I've seen the Shonda Rhimes. It's fantastic.
Yes. She said in there, and this changed my writing process. Because I've taken it twice. I went back through and rewatched. I know it's not a word, but I rewatched every single one of the episodes in the class because she said take half the characters that you plan on making men, and make them women, and layer the hell out of them, and make them complicated and messy and beautiful and wonderful, and watch what that does to your writing. And I was like, damn. And I applied that, and my writing is better because of it. And now the only thing is I'll have to go back and make sure that the fellas aren't, underwritten and underlayered, because I built the women characters and everything so strong. They matter. Nobody's just wallpaper or something good to look at. Everybody matters in every scene. If I create a character, she got some weight and some complication and some beauty and some strength and some vulnerability. So those classes, if we're doing the work, those help. And then for a lot of people, Vicky King, her book, I bought it like 4 times. I've given it away 3 times. It's called How to Write a Movie in 21 Days.
Wait, what is it?
I'll text it to you. It's called How to Write a Movie in 21 Days.
Okay.
By Vicky King, Viki King.
Okay.
And it's some of the best $14 I've ever spent, because it teaches you how to build an outline for whatever you're writing. It teaches you how to figure out is this a novel, is it a TV show, is it a play, or is it a film?
Yeah.
And it helps you with the fundamental questions that you need to answer on page 1, page 3, 7, 10, 15, 30, 45, 60, 75, and 90, or 120, or 150, or whatever. It breaks it down. Yeah. Listen, I look, and I'm going to read it again. I hope Vicky is watching. Vicky, I'm going to read your book again. I'm going to read it a 5th time.
I'm on it. I'm writing a short film right now. I did a film. I think the year after the pandemic, so I can't remember. And it was probably my biggest failure in my entire life.
Why do you say that?
So many reasons. I felt like I paid for a college tuition doing that film. That's how I felt. I felt like I just paid college tuition. I'm still paying on it because I did it with my own money.
Right.
And just everything kind of did not go as planned.
Yeah.
I got great footage. The actors, were great. I got great footage. There were just so many things that disappointed me, I would say. So many things that disappointed me. And I wasted a lot of money. So I learned how to budget properly now. It was a huge learning experience, but it cost a lot of money. I will say that.
And you know what? I did that. I came off with some of the Medea money I had saved up to move out here to LA from Michigan. I took some of that, about 25, 30K, and shot a movie called Bad Medicine. If it would have came out in 2008, if it would have came out in 2008, Yes, ma'am. I said Vicky King, Viki King. If it would have came out in 2008, it would have been cool.